Most folks think that it's a strange occupation. Some folks call us a deranged aggregation. We can't help it, we just have to this way.
Mama always wanted me to be your physician.
Dad said you'd rather I become a beautician, but we can't help it, we just have to this way. Cause it sure beats working for a living, but it ain't much of a living these days. Yeah, it sure beats working for a living. We're just happy this way.
Okay, back to work.
Damn it!
What's the matter?
I'm trying to draw a camel, and everything's fine except the face. I can't get the expression right.
Let me see if I can help you out.
Perfect. Oh, hold that face.
Is Marty here?
Not yet. I think he was playing tennis with someone before work.
Come in here a minute, guys. There's something I want to show you. I just wanted you to see this.
Why'd you get something hot at the video store?
No, it's nothing like that. Do you know Judy Gilligan?
Sure, she's about the hottest comic in the business. She was on the cover of Rolling Stone last week.
And I heard she was going to be on the Carson show last night, so I taped her routine. Tell me if any of this rings a bell with either of you.
A typical commercial space flight in the year 2006. Hello. Welcome aboard Intergalactic Airlines, flight number 7, non-stop Cape Canaveral to Saturn with a brief stopover in Cleveland. My name is Mindy, and I'll be your in-cabin attendant for the next 2 months. As soon as the seatbelt sign is turned off, feel free to float about the cabin. For your in-flight viewing pleasure, we will be showing in first class Rocky 8, 9, and 10, Jaws 10, 11, and 12, and Halloween 13, 14, and 15. Those of you joining us in coach will see every television series Tim Conway ever made.
Sound familiar?
A little too familiar.
Yes, it does.
Now watch this scene from Starduck number 11.
Hello, we're your stewardess, Cindy and Sandy. And as soon as the seatbelt sign is turned off, feel free to float about the cabin. We'll be landing on Saturn sometime next month, so for your viewing pleasure, we'll be showing reruns of the entire 1979 NBC season. That's what I get for flying coach.
Think Marty swiped Judy Gilligan's material?
Oh, I'm not saying that. But it's too similar to go on the air this way. Marty, you'll just have to rewrite it, that's all.
There's nothing Marty likes better than having to rewrite his material.
Really? I thought he hated that.
Good game, Marty?
Who won?
What happened? What happened is I just wiped the court with Marty McEnroe here, 6 love, 6-1.
She kept hitting lobs all the time. How can you have a serious game of tennis with somebody who keeps hitting lobs? You play like a girl.
When you feel like getting trounced again, just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you, Marty?
Yeah, blow. So what are you guys doing besides nothing?
We were just watching a tape of Judy Gilligan.
Judy Gilligan.
The comedian.
She's overrated and under-talented.
But don't you think some of her stuff is funny? For instance, the bit where she...
Hey, Roland, what do you say we go play a man's game? Little round ball. Go outside and shoot some hoops.
Maybe later. I have to storyboard the next episode.
Hey, what's the matter? You afraid of having some middle-aged white guy beat you at your own game?
Okay. Watch Dr. R and learn something.
Talk about a comedian.
You didn't tell him.
I will.
You want me to do it?
No, that's okay. I'll tell him.
Oh, good. I'd hate to get my nose broken.
Hi, Skip. Sorry I'm late.
Well, you own the company, Mrs. Winkler. You can come in as late as you want.
Oh, thanks. My mom fired the maid this morning, so now I gotta find a new one.
I didn't know your mother was visiting. That's great.
If your mother was visiting, that would be great, but my mother... hi, this is Sherry Winkler over at Buddy Winkler Productions. Could you send over a bunch of maids? I'll pick one out and then send the rest of them right back. You're a doll. Bye.
I forgot your mom and you don't get along so well.
Oh, I don't want to bore you with it.
It's okay. I have a couple of minutes.
Well, it all started out when I was born. Mom always told me if she hadn't gotten pregnant with me, she'd be some famous singer, like it's my fault or something. So now that I'm kind of wealthy and all, she keeps pointing out how much I've got and how little she's got, her being just a manicurist in Vegas. I mean, here I am, a grown woman, a receptionist for Pete's sake, and she's still making me feel guilty.
Have you told her this?
Well, not in so many words. Not in any words, actually.
You can't quit just because you were losing.
I was winning. 14-12.
I was just setting you up.
He elbowed me, he tripped me, he bounced the ball off my head.
Well, basketball, baby.
Maybe in Turkey.
How about a quick game, Skippo?
No, I have a lot of work to do.
Chicken. Miss Winkler, I'll go easy on you.
Oh, I'd love to, Marty, but my nails are wet.
Marty, there is something that I want to discuss with you.
Not now. I'm going to get Aggie to play. Bet she doesn't whimper when you knock her down. Hey, Ag! Come on already!
Nice shot, Curly.
Marty, I don't even like darts.
And when you're losing, sure. All right, who's next? Hey, Quang, El Dardos, how about it? Isn't that your people's game? Ping pong? It's a commie sport.
What's gotten into Marty lately? He's always been competitive, but this is ridiculous. He's been in a bad mood ever since Andrea beat him this morning.
Oh, he's been in a bad mood longer than that. That's why it was so easy to beat him. And so much fun.
Hey, Pancho, darts.
Skip, listen, about that flag football game on Saturday. We all took a vote here, and we decided that we don't want to play on the same team with you guys if Marty's going to be playing.
Why not?
Remember the last time that we played? He didn't like a call that the ref made, so we blindsided her?
All right, nobody for darts. How about a little headbutting?
Okay, next is Mrs. Grimaldi.
Sì, sono io.
Oh, buongiorno. Did I say that right?
Sì, è brava per un'americana.
Oh, good. I used to go with an Italian guy. He taught me a few words. Yeah, that's the only one I know where you don't go after. Well, come on in.
Scusi, io so mica se voglio lavorare per gente così maleducata, però,
Did
scusi.
you talk to your mother?
Oh, just a sec. You can wait in there, hon.
Ma non è giusto fare gesti così.
Good, good.
Piace.
Buongiorno, buongiorno. My mom called while you were at lunch, so I figured here's a good time to take your advice, about being honest with her.
So how'd it go?
Well, she started talking about how badly she wants to be a singer. So I said to myself, stop her right there, Sherry. Be honest with her for the first time in your life. Tell her she has a really terrible voice and she'll only embarrass herself.
Good for you. How'd she take it?
Oh, really well, because I chickened out and told her I'd help her in any way I could. It gets worse. I even hired a backup combo, and I'm having some charts arranged, and I've even got her booked into the Ad Lib Club Friday night. I know. I'm only doing this because I feel guilty, and that's not healthy. Won't say it.
Has anyone seen Marty?
He's still over at Poncho's. I guess he finally got Mrs. Billings to arm wrestle with him.
Listen, I've been thinking. If Poncho and the guys want Marty off the team, then we should quit too.
Get serious.
Well, if Marty plays, Poncho doesn't. And if Poncho doesn't, I don't.
Well, if Roland doesn't, then I don't either.
If Marty plays, I don't even want to watch it.
Turning on one of your own. Well, it's nice to know I'm not the only one you gang up on.
Look, Marty is our friend. I know if I were him and everyone was mad at me, I'd want someone to tell me.
Somebody like who?
Well, if you're too spineless to do it yourselves, I'd love to take a crack at it. I eat guys like Marty for breakfast.
Man, that old bag Billings had a grip like a lumberjack, but I made her beg for mercy.
Marty?
Well, I think I better make that splice.
Oh, yeah, that splice you were talking about. Yeah.
I want to look at it myself.
Splice? What's the big deal about a stupid splice?
Well, to be honest,
Come to think of it, they've been acting strange all day. Is it me, or have you noticed it too?
yes.
Guess what?
Yes, I've noticed it too. And yes, it is you.
What do you mean it is me?
Well, Marty, this isn't exactly easy for me to say. You remember the way you acted when Andrea beat you at tennis this morning?
Yeah, I guess so.
And remember the way you acted when Roland wouldn't finish that game of one-on-one?
Oh, I get it. They don't like the way I've been acting. Is that it?
Right. I'm so glad you're taking it like this. I thought you'd be mad.
Skip,
Yeah?
can I ask you something?
Sure.
Who the hell are you? Brooks, ask Skip if he's finished with my new script yet. Skip, are you finished?
Why don't you ask me yourself, Marty?
Because I'm not speaking to him, that's why. Because he's not.
Well, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Tell him to mind his own business.
Mind your
Tell him I've had a lousy day.
He's had a
Tell him to keep his nose out of my...
tell him yourself. I'm too old for this.
Marty, the script is fine. There's something else I have to tell you.
I just had a swell idea. Since Marty's not playing in the game on...
Who says I'm not?
Didn't you tell him?
I was waiting for the right moment, Aggie. This wasn't it.
And just when would the right moment be?
Marty, Poncho and the guys don't want you to be on the team anymore because you don't play fair.
Oh, they don't? Well, that's fine with me. I don't want to be on their team either. Bunch of wino dishwashers.
So, if he's not playing, I was thinking maybe I could play for him, huh? When I was stationed on Guam, the Waves had a football team, and I was a pretty decent wide receiver. Why be modest? I ran like a jackrabbit and had great hands.
Aggie, there's something a little more important than a football game going on here. Marty, I know you're upset.
Wait, Brooks, give me that pigskin. I'm going to hand it off to you, Skip, and run a down and out pass.
Aggie, please.
Skip! Come. I wasn't ready.
Marty, is that what you wanted to tell me? That nobody wants me on the team?
No. Actually, there's something else.
I can hardly wait.
Skip, did you mention to Marty
How everybody hates my guts? Yeah, he mentioned that. Now he's got some more good news to kick me in the butt with, don't you?
There's some material in your last script that's a little bit like the routine Judy Gilligan did last night on the Carson show.
Those are my jokes. You take those jokes out of the show, Junior, that's the last you see of me.
Marty, will you hold on a minute?
How about this, huh? She's wiry, but the kid can hit.
Aggie, for crying out loud!
Excuse me, is Sherry Winkler here?
What? Oh, yeah. She'll be with you in a minute. Why don't you just,
Mom, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought... I didn't know that you were Mrs. Winkler's mother.
Neither did I.
She isn't. I am. Skip, this is my mom, Mrs. Jarelski. Mom, this is Skip Tarkenton.
Hiya, hon.
Hi, Mrs. Jarowski.
Oh, you can call me Debbie with 2 E's, and my new stage name is Debbie Duvall. Don't you just love it? Gee, your cuticles are a mess.
I call you Mom's a manicurist. Mom, what did you want?
Oh, I saw a dress today that I want for my act. It'll be just perfect.
But what about the 4 we got for you yesterday?
Well, I tried them on this morning, and I didn't like them. You want me to be good, don't you?
Well, okay, just charge it to my account.
Oh, thanks. And I want all of your employees to come to the club Friday night to hear me sing. You know, you can all get a big table. Promise you will, Skip.
Friday night? Actually, I have other plans. But I'm sure I can get out of them.
Terrific. Boy, nobody can ever say no to your little mommy.
I know.
I don't think we have to reanimate everything, and we could save a lot of it. Then Wally could dub in some new lines.
Kind of ironic, isn't it? I mean, I was the only one who was a good enough friend to tell Marty what everybody else was thinking. Now he hates my guts. Isn't that wonderful?
Skip, people don't love you when you tell them the truth about themselves. They can't take it.
Sure they can. I can anyway.
You think you can, but you can't.
No, really, I can.
You mean it wouldn't bother you if I told you, for example, your teeth are too big?
What?
Your teeth. I mean, you must know that they're too big. I mean, they're absolutely huge. They're like these giant chiclets.
My teeth. How can you say that? The size of my mouth, they're perfect. You're nuts.
Sorry, forgive me. I was wrong. You can take criticism.
Throw me a pass. Come on. Oh, come on. Zing it to me. Put some muscle behind it. Throw like a man. Ah! Get me, Coke!
That's enough.
What do you mean that's enough?
Hey, what are we trying to prove? That I can beat you blindfolded?
Yeah? Let's see you try it, pal. Quit throwing the game, Marty.
Back off, Gomer.
Make me.
Make you what?
Come on, make me.
What are you doing?
Come on, you've been wanting to take a shot at me all day. Now's your chance.
I don't want to hit you.
Well, you sure been acting like you want to hit somebody.
Maybe Judy Gilligan.
Judy Gilligan, what would you want to hit her for?
Because that space flight material was mine. I wrote it.
Really, you wrote it for her?
I wrote it for us. Used to be her partner. Used to be her husband, too. Now she's some hotshot comedian sitting on Johnny Carson's couch. What am I doing? I'm sitting on my couch watching her, writing for a damn duck. See, she was always the ambitious one. She always said I was holding her back. Guess she was right, because look at her now.
No wonder you were upset.
I was a pretty good comic. Could have made it. But that's all in the past, so what's the difference?
What's the difference? Look what it's doing to you. It's tearing you up.
Yeah, well.
Marty, I think you have to try it again. Otherwise, you'll be looking back for the rest of your life wondering if you could have done it.
You think so?
Marty, I think you have to. You've been hurting too many people. Your friends, yourself. But up there on that stage, you can't hurt anybody.
But where are the clowns? You promised me clowns. Well, maybe next year.
The unique song stylings of Miss Debbie Duval. Now, don't go away. Our little thrush will be back with us in just a few minutes.
How was I? Come on, how was I? Be honest.
I didn't think you were very good. Oh, you didn't mean it. Well, you were sensational.
Thank you.
Next up, our new faces night here at the Ad Lib, making a big comeback after several years on the other side of the camera. Let's hear it from Mr. Marty Fenneman.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our audience tonight, we have some of the greats of the cartoon business. And I'm sorry it's not Mickey Mouse or Goofy or the Roadrunner, although they look like them. This is the creative staff of the Dippy Duck Show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a big hand. Curly-haired gentleman seated on the left is Brooks Carmichael, the legendary cartoon director, and a legendary cartoon in his own right. We all love Brooks, folks, but he might have gone a little around the bend. Wouldn't say that his mind wanders, but last week the police found it in Anaheim. Yeah, Brooks is getting a little old, folks. He was leaving for work the other day. His wife said to him, "Hey, honey, you can't go to work in that outfit. It's all baggy and wrinkled," which confused Brooks because he was naked at the time. Seated next to Brooks is my very good friend, Skip Tarkenton. Stand up, Skip. Come on, stand up. Show him that smile. Remember him, folks? Bugs Bunny. Yeah, when he's not producing Dippy Duck, he rents out his mouth as a bottle opener. Look at him, the all-American boy, just sitting there in his crew neck sweater, corduroy jacket. You never guess underneath he's wearing a garter belt and black stockings, would you? What are you laughing at, Roland? You know that stuff turns you on. So the guy said, "Okay, but don't you think you should pet it first?" Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Roland, Andrea, Skip, Brooks. Somebody wake up Brooks. Tell him I was just kidding. Hey, if I insulted any of you tonight, I want you to know it was because I love you and because you really deserved it. Thank you, everybody. Good night. God bless. Thank you.
All right. That was the animated humor of Marty Fenneman, and don't worry about it, Marty. You can get friends anywhere, okay?
Man, that felt great. I'm glad you made me do it, Skip.
You made him do this?
Thanks a lot.
But you know what the best part was?
When you said goodnight.
Even after I scored big like I did tonight, looking backstage, it all came back to me what it was like doing this every night. On the road, dressing in toilets, getting turned down by waitresses. There's a reason I gave it up. See, I don't have to be a big comic to be happy. I can be at peace with myself just being the best damn cartoon writer there is.
But you're not the...
Mom, you know what Marty says really makes a lot of sense. I mean, look, you're the best at what you do, too.
What are you talking about?
Did I ever tell you about my mom's manicures?
No, but I would sure be fascinated to hear.
Well, the first thing you hear when you get to Vegas is, if you want to get your nails done really great, go see Debbie at the Sands. Isn't that right, Mom?
Well, I've heard that. Sure have. Debbie at the Sands.
Mom, do you really have to sing? I mean, isn't it enough for you to know that you're the best darn manicurist in Vegas?
No. Come on. Hi, I'm back. And I'd like to start off my next set with a tribute to my very good friend, Harry Belafonte, who is not only as handsome as they come and a credit to his race, but has the most beautiful nails that you ever saw. For Harry.
Next on Hill Street Blues, it's Ringo's wedding day.
You've seen hundreds of TV cartoons, but do you know how they're really made? I'm Bryant Gumbel, and tomorrow morning on Today, we'll go behind the scenes and meet those who give voice to the animated characters. Join us tomorrow on Today.
Sunday night, the first Olympics begins. Be there.
Here's the cat.